Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. In this one I'm pretty much going to be teaching you exactly how you can AFK farm the Toad B stage. It's honestly not too difficult to do. It's actually very simple, of course, if you have the meta units. But yeah, with all this being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so the reason that you guys are pretty much going to want to be AFKing this is you're going to get a ton of treasure rolls if you buy them from the shop, and as well as materials right here, as you can see. It's probably the best method to actually get those materials, as well as XP and gems. Those are all good, but this isn't the best method to get gems and XP, I would say. But in terms of treasure rolls and materials, this is going to be the best. So yeah, with that being said, you're gonna want to have Tiny Task for this all to work. Of course, if you do not have Tiny Task, I'll have it linked in the description. No, it is not a virus. I've been using it for years now, since Anime Adventures, and I haven't experienced any problems with it. So yeah, the link for that will be in the description. And yeah, so to get this all started, you're pretty much just gonna head into your Toad B stage, go to Act 1. And if I didn't already mention, the units that you are going to want for this are going to be Ichigo, Rengoku, Yumiko, and Nami. And those are literally the only units that you guys are going to want, okay? Now, it doesn't really matter where you stand. I like to just run over to here, and I'll usually start placing my units here, and that's where I place my units. But the first thing you guys are going to want to go ahead and do is die. And the reason that you're going to do this is because you want the round to reset so you can replay the stage. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead, and I'm probably going to speed up the video until then. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, so now that we have died, you're going to want to first make sure that your Tiny Task is on continuous playback. And the hotkey that we use for this is just going to be F8 for the record, and then playback you're not even going to want to use. And the reason you don't use playback on your Tiny Task, as you would in like pretty much every other game that you play or anything that you Tiny Task, is because this game has free cam. If you don't know what that is, it is this right here, and it pretty much makes it so that you can't click anything, you can't place anything, and you can't see your cursor. So that's why we don't use it, and all you have to do is just click on the play over there. So that's why that is, and that's why we have that. So you're just going to click play over here, just like I said. And now what you're going to want to go ahead and do is click F8 and start recording. I like to just have my cursor above this first. So click F8 and kind of spam click that replay until that first wave comes. Then you're going to want to go ahead and start by placing your Namis right here, both of them. And then right after that wave ends, go ahead and place your Yumiko. And then you can turn on auto upgrade for all of these units until about wave 5, I believe it is. Once you see them just running down here, that's when you're going to want to turn this off, because you are going to need to place your Ichigo and Rengoku. If you're confused on why I brought Rengoku, you can switch the units out yourself. I only bring Rengoku because I happen to find that in terms of shield breaking units, it doesn't really work as well as I would have wanted it to. And yeah, so once you get to this wave, you're just going to want to go ahead and place Ichigo just right there and Rengoku right here, kind of as quick as you can. and then you can literally just put on auto upgrade for Ichigo and you are good to go for this entire stage. I like to kind of spam click here just to get off anything that I might have already been on, because that has happened to me a couple times. And then I'll re-click or go back and click on my Ichigo. And once your Ichigo is full AoE, you're literally good to go. You don't have to worry about anything. You just leave this here. Make sure not to zoom out on your camera, and yeah, this is exactly how you tiny task it. And once you get these all to pop up here, you can turn them on. I like to just wait until the boss wave is here and until I've killed everybody. But until then, I'm probably just going to fast forward to wave 30 and you guys will see exactly how this works. And something I also forgot to mention is you can turn auto upgrade on for your Rengoku as well if you want. That's just if you have like extra money, and then you can go and place another Rengoku. Just be careful. I don't like to place too many units because I don't want it to get messed up. And yeah, so go ahead, and if you want to bring other units you can as well. This is just what works for me. It's easier. I don't have to worry about any other units. But yeah, so if you want, just go ahead and upgrade your Rengokus. It might make it a little bit faster. I don't really care about the speed, especially if it's only like 10 seconds, but you guys, once you figure it out, you guys will be able to customize it however you want. But yeah, so now that we are on this boss wave, I'm going to go and click back onto my Ichigo, and I'm going to wait until pretty much all these guys have died, or all these like small guys, I guess you could say, or at least until all the bosses are kind of in my AoE. And then I'll turn on I Will Protector, like once I kind of see these guys running in, and I'll also turn on Sarah Devastation. And everyone will die, hopefully. The guy over there, as you saw, doesn't really like to take damage. And just before I do kill the final boss, which is Obito, I'm going to make sure to close this unit manager. If you do not do that, it will mess up every single like other run you do for this. So make sure not to make that mistake, or else your units will not get upgraded, and that would just really suck. So after you have finished the stage, I like to wait at least 10-15 seconds afterwards, just in case there's any like time, I don't know, like time mismatches and stuff like that. So just go ahead and watch your tiny task, and then once you have waited that 15 seconds, just go ahead and click F8 on your keyboard. Leave everything as is, make sure not to zoom out, and go ahead and click play. And you will pretty much have a working tiny task just like this, and now you can go ahead and macro your tailed beast stage. So yeah, if this video did help you guys out, please consider dropping a like and subscribing, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.